The Dwarven Chaos Boom Squad. Achilles wanted to try something different with the dwarves, and this is decidedly different. I have tried Vanguard deploying miners myself in front of enemy lines, but I haven't dedicated my entire army to backing those miners up, which is what Achilles has done here. He has 6 miners with blasting charges. He has 6 miners, and he asked me to bring just a standard orc and goblin or greenskin rush army, nothing too fancy, which I obliged him to, bring a fairly standard anti-infantry rush for my part. He's backed up his miners, so he has 6 miners with blasting charges, 6 normal miners. Then he has iron breakers, 2 of those, and 2 hammers, runesmith, and Mr. Ungrim, the Slayer King. I have Vanguard deployed 1 unit of sneaky forest goblin spider riders. My army consists of 6 orc boys, 6 savage orcs, 4 black orcs, and on his wyvern Skullmancha we have Asai. So I'm going to send my boys in wave after wave of boys. First, I'm going to let the orc boys take the brunt of the damage. So let's see how much damage they actually take here. This unit took quite a bit of damage. This unit didn't take quite as much, but still, it staggers the unit. It means that fewer men, or orcs in this case, get good contacts on the charge, and it also means that of course they have lost hit points for the combat. So Achilles is being quick here and supporting with his miners and creating a wall of miners for my boys to chop through. I'm casting Buna on a unit of hammers. I sent in Asag to try and break a few miners. At this point I've sent in most of my boys. I've sent in savage orcs in the openings where boys took the biggest beating from the explosives. So sending in the savage orcs wherever I can basically, and then trying to plug in the gaps with the black orcs. So you can see the normal boys, they've run away pretty fast. I could have supported better with Skullmancha, but I do want to stop this unit from hammers from joining the fight too early. You can see there's another unit of hammers that's joined the fight here. It's going to do very well. Then we have the iron breakers here racking up the kills with their explosive charges, but now they're taking a rear charge, go flying from this forest goblin spider riders, and I had to run away with Asag because of the Slayer King. He wanted to slay himself a wyvern, and I couldn't have that. So now my black orcs have joined the fray, and the thing is, as long as you're engaged with greenskins, as long as you have something that's fighting and stopping the enemy from chasing you down, you can lose a lot of health on your units and still have them be very combat effective. So look at this unit, it's down to 1200 health, it still has 60 boys in it. So it can still get a pretty decent charge in and do a bit of damage. Now this particular orc unit hasn't done any killing whatsoever because it was first in, but now it starts to kill a bit. And other units are engaged here, trying to buff my units a bit. What am I doing with them? No idea. Okay, Rune of Oath and Steel plus 15 armor. And here we can see these units are breaking free and starting to throw their explosives. Getting a lot of kills with explosives are these units. But the miners, although they have a lot of armor, they're not able to hold back the assault of both black orcs and normal boys for too long. But I really like Achilles' plan here. Just 12 miners go up against 12 boys, and hopefully the explosives from the iron breakers and the hammers will be enough to break the black orcs. The problem is though that look at the explosives, gruesome stuff. The iron breakers are getting crazy kills here against the depleted units, but my boys keep coming back, and that's the problem. While his dwarfs are fighting almost constantly, the orcs are coming in, going out, coming back in, and the only units with charge defense against all here are the iron breakers. But they have been used, I have to say, they have been used really well. Now sure, this is an all-infantry army I'm bringing. Aside from that one Spider Rider. Which makes it a bit easier. But still, this type of setup, and I'm going to show you a battle afterwards, or... I have so many videos to upload that I don't know when I'm going to be able to upload that video, but Achilles played very well with miners in another battle versus the Empire, and I want to show you that battle as well, because it shows how tiny decision-making error on my part can impact the remainder of the battle by quite a lot. Now, Spirit Leeching on Grim here, probably the most reliable way of killing him, because he will not break. So slowly my boys have ground down the Dwarven resistance. Savage Orcs getting kills here. Yeah, getting a lot of kills, but these are mainly kills against miners. 156 kills for Black Orcs. Some of those kills are on hammers, I'm sure. So this was a pretty fun battle, at least for me. It felt very... It was very immersive, sending line after line of boys into the dwarves ready with their explosives. I like this battle. These are not two very competitive armies, but I had a lot of fun. So as you can see, my boys, they didn't do too well. Amazingly, every single boy unit survived. Getting hit with explosives, you can see the blasting charge miners didn't do too much damage. The miners themselves didn't do too much damage either. The iron breakers, however, holy shit. So after this battle was over, we looked at a few sort of refinements of that army. Me and Achilles. And if you want to go full retard with the Dwarven Ninja Blasting Charge Squad, it's possible to see. And the Iron Breakers did a really good job. Now this would sort of be the extreme version of the Dwarven Boom Squad. I would maybe still have liked to see a cannon or something in there, but if you want to do the Dwarven Boom Squad, just like a total, complete Dwarven Boom Squad, because you saw how many kills the Iron Breakers got when they fired into depleted units. So if these miners and the miners with blasting charges, they're able to, the miners with blasting charges throw their blasting charges, pull back behind these miners, throw their second charge of blasting charges, charge in, then come the Iron Breakers. The Iron Breakers throw all of their satchels into the mix and then join the fight. I'd like to see that. I hope I'm going to be able to show a battle where just that is done, because it sounds like a lot of fun. Again, not super powerful, fairly easy to counter, but just a little fun something. Strength and honor.